Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the HO scale Bay Area Rapid Transit from Rapido Trains. I actually rode on this several years ago out to an Oakland Raiders versus Houston Texans game in Oakland, California. So let's see what you get in the box in this Bay Area Rapid Transit set from Rapido, starting right now. Alright, so we've got a little sleeve here that this pops out of. If I can get it to release its static cling. There we go. Got a nice shiny box here. And then a bit of a press fit lid. We got a jiggle and wiggle. And inside is a wand. The train operator manual with 19 pages of information and configuration variables, and there's your table of contents if you want more information. There's exploded parts diagrams for the A car and B car. There are decals to apply on your own if you wish. And inside is the actual set. So let's start getting this out of the box one by one here. You have a whole baggie of parts and accessories, including number boards to apply, the connections between the cars, etc. So just letting you know about that. And then the cars themselves, I'll just pull one out of the box so it's not too repetitive, so you can see what you're dealing with here. But there's some foam inserts on the side, and they just slide open, pop out like that. And we'll do that with all of these. Take a look at what they look like on each one. Look at two of the cars here, the A car and the B car. The others are essentially mirrored, so no need to look at the other two. The A car is the end car there with the pointy nose. That's where the engineer or driver, if you want to call that overseas, would sit. So it's got the windshield wiper there on the end. It's got the controls and all of that. It's got the BART logo and the headlights and your first set of entry doors, and everything is nicely tinted on this as well. There's some really low riding trucks and stuff I can show you, as you can see there, with speed recorders and some bracing and other details. You do have the Rapido logo on the underside and the underbody detail Rapido is famous for, and a lot of other detail as well on these cars here. So really nice window tint, but if you do see through the window tint, you can see there are interior details and seating that's just like the BART. You've got your tubular diaphragms on the end here and your double doors and your little marker light, or kind of molded in detail areas that kind of simulate marker lights. I don't know what those are actually for. There are connections for what would be kind of your couplings. I won't call them couplers, I guess they would be, but I'll show you one of those real quick and how those operate. Those are going to be real close couplers, but I'll put the radius that I can find on the screen in the quick stats that I put at the beginning of each video, if I can find an operating radius for you. But a couple are just inserts like this. So there's a male-female connection there. And that's how you connect the two cars. So it's just that simple to connect those cars. So that is the A car. B car, very similar, just instead of the pointy end with all of the controls, you just have two tubular diaphragm ends. Same two sets of doors and all of the other details we mentioned there. Nice metallic finish to this. BART logos on the side as well. And really cool to model this because, yes, it's kind of a small area, but a lot of people have used this transit system, including myself. So it's neat to have this set in the collection. Okay, keep in mind this locomotive set, or this set of cars, is powered by TCS DCC. So we've got our directional lights, which is F0. We're going to listen to some sounds here. I'm going to move this up into the picture a little bit, and we're going to go through sounds. 1 is doors. 2 is horn. That's playable. 3 is flange squeal. 4 is station announcements. Those are spoken. 5 is station announcements robot. One other thing that's hard to see, but there are rear marker lights when face the other direction. And I wanted to also mention that flickering is not in real life. That's just out of sync with the frame rate of the camera. With the LED lights, those are flicker free, and when they're moving along the track they do not flicker, so there's capacitance or something inside that's going to keep those from flickering along your track. F6 brake. F7's hostling lights in the C car only. F8 is mute. F9's whoosh run by. F10's horn quill. F11's forward horn quill. F12's horn stop quill. Or I'm sorry, F12's horn stop quill. F13's horn reverse quill. F14's couple. F15 is uncouple. F16 is idle sounds or HVAC on and off. F17's air compressor. F20 disables or enables high-speed sounds, and F24 changes horn type. So you gotta try that one real quick. Not sure if that actually did anything. Oh, there we go. So there you go, 2 different types of horns there. So moving this along, we'll kind of wrap this review up with a run by as we move this along, kind of keeping this review quick. You can see kind of hear the noise. That's the sound of the BART anyway, along with the interior lighting. I'll also do a dark run by as well after this. Overall, pretty cool set. Hope you enjoyed the look. It's neat that Rapido does cool little niche commuter line trains like this. It's a really neat addition to people that have ridden these lines, collections, and model railroads. So with that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on the channel. We'll leave you with a night run by next. Take care.